responds to a request, a timely request from a friend on YouTube, an unknown friend. Thank you for the request. So here we go. Open, we've removed the capo, no capo 2 anymore, open position, key of G. We can use any G we'd like. A lot of people are comfortable with this one. I'm going to use this shape for this particular sequence of chords because it makes sense. A little later in the song we end up having to use a G7, so I don't want to change. I prefer not to change from this shape to this shape. I'd prefer to do this kind of thing. So it looks just like the C chord, but sort of exploded. We do have an iBook available on the iOS store, on the iBook store, that covers all of the open position chords and some of the theories that bind them all together. So check that out. It's a good one. And it's free. You'll like it. So we're going to start today with the G chord. So G is finger 3 on fret 3 on the low E string, finger 2 on fret 2 on the A. The next 3 strings are open D, G, and B. So on the top of all of that, we have the the high E string on fret number 3 with the 4th finger. So 3, 2, open, 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 and then finger 4 on fret 3 again. And we're going to sort of animate that with our downstroke pattern. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and every time we count 4, the next downbeat of the first beat of the next measure will be the next number in the number sequence. So, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. We'll learn a little bit about counting if we don't know already. The next chord in the sequence is D, and that's used with, we usually do this with, for this particular song, fingers 1, 3, and 2. I mean, you can use fingers 2, 3, and 4 if you want to sort of approach D position bar chords, but not for this song. Not necessary. It could be fun, but not for this song. So we have open D, finger 1 on fret 2 on the G, and finger 3 on fret 3 on the B, and finger 2 on fret 2 on the high E string. Okay? Piece of cake. Then the next chord that we encounter is a C, and then C is no low E string. We'll use the tip of the finger to sort of like touch up against the string so that we can choke it out in case we, like you're like me, have a sloppy right hand sometimes, and a rock and roll right hand. So the 3rd finger is on the A string on fret number 3, finger 2 is on fret number 2 on the D string, open G, finger 1 on fret 1 on the B string, and then open high E. So we have 3, 2, open, 1, open, C, E, G, C, E. Really nice chord. We'll also practice that strum pattern on this chord. We'll practice that strum pattern on all chords. If we were to count through the entire 16-bar sequence of Rolling My Sweet Baby's Arms in open position in the key of G, this is what it would look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 13, 14, and then 15, and then 16. Usually at the end of each 16-bar pattern, in songs like this, guitar players like to, twangers like to, git fiddlers like to throw this G run in there. So that's, I could do a sequence of a pile of different G runs if that's of interest to anyone later on, but it's beyond the scope of this video. So we have this really nice chord pattern. It's really important to get familiar with the strum pattern, because it will turn into something else. It'll evolve into something else later on. But for now, it's really important to get that right hand down, 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 and really get it to be a mechanism. And it sort of bounces, and then as we we strum through the downstroke, we pluck through the downstroke, present the bass note first. The rest of the chord sort of is just a flick of the wrist. And you can flick your wrist in the middle of the range of the string set, or you can flick your wrist on the high end of the range of the string set. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. There will be other videos. Maybe we'll take another more detailed look at the right hand, the strumming pattern, and all of this walking bass line stuff in another video. We'll see you soon. Hope to see you as a subscriber. Got more free stuff for you. We'll see you. Bye.